man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Good Fellas Sports TV, bro.
This from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Good Fellas Sports.
Good Fellas, bro.
All right, man. Terence Crawford says that Jaron Boots Ennis had 2 opportunities to fight him, and he didn't fight him. So basically, he responded to fans, even in the comment section on Twitter, saying that Jaron Boots Ennis, didn't want to fight. And he talked about the media just like Shakur Stevenson did, saying that people supposed to be neutral, but they picking sides. But that's what you got to learn about boxing media. It's the pandering. That's what they do. They pander, right? And once people see other people pandering and then their money go up, everybody wants to pander. That's why I tell y'all, when money get involved, you really see where people stand. You know what I'm saying? And I tell y'all that about people around you. You can watch. Even your mother will treat you different when you got money. Even your girlfriend will treat you different when you got money. If you got a girl and you got women around you that love you when you broke and help you out when you broke, you're good. But, people ignore you when you broke. They don't come around. They don't call and see how you doing, but you get some money. And then, people act different. A lot of times, you get dudes like that. It's a lot of feminine dudes that do that today. But usually your pops don't move off the money that you make. That's why women don't understand money can't keep a dude. But you know what? It's a different conversation. But he called out the double standards and all that stuff, man. So let's talk about it. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm behind for making content on for Friday. So, I got to catch up. I woke up late this morning. But, I don't know. I was just tired as hell. I did do 5 miles on the treadmill. So, that could have been what it was. But yeah, nonetheless, man. He basically said that Jaron Boots Ennis had 2 opportunities, to fight him, and he refused to fight him. He didn't take those opportunities to fight him, and that, he's a good fighter, but, people picking sides. He gave him credit, say he's a good fighter, but he had 2 opportunities to fight him, and he chose not to do so. So, that is what it is, So, I only knew about the BLK Prime opportunity. But we already know, man, a lot of dudes say things, when the camera on, they say things in the public viewing, but out behind the scenes, they say something different, and, at the end of the day, that, Errol Spence said the same thing. He said, they said, would you fight Boots? He said, it hasn't presented me an offer to fight him. I don't know what the reward is. So, Boots is doing what a young fighter supposed to do. That's what they do. They supposed to call out the top guys, even though they not quite ready, because they know that the top guys ain't gonna get an opportunity. The clout chasing for young fighters, trailing or attaching themselves to older fighters or to established fighters and champions. That's just the way boxing operate. Matisse did it with Danny Garcia. Adrian Broner did it with with Mayweather his whole career. But Keith Thurman did it with Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? You can go on and on and on. This is what they do. Now, you didn't see Andre Ward do it because he had the luxury of being in a tournament. You see Shakur and Devin Haney attaching their name to Tank Davis because he's the popular guy. Teofimo Lopez as well. So that's just how boxing operates, and that's just the way it is. It's been going on for a very, very long time. Paul Williams was chasing Pacquiao, Mayweather as well. You could just keep going and going and going and going. You see it with Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez attaching his name to Canelo Alvarez. Mayweather was attaching his name at Oscar De La Hoya, and they was nowhere around the same weight class. Okay? So that's one thing that people kind of got to figure out. That's just the way of boxing. That's just the way boxing goes. With that song by Jenny Jackson, that's just the way love goes, just the way boxing goes. But at the end of the day, it's only so much slander that a guy like Terence Crawford gonna take, But as you get older, and boxing is a different world. As you get older, you just, as an older man, you just learn not to respond. Once you don't give fuel to the fire, you don't give validity to a statement. Because even if a statement is true and you come out and say, well, the statement isn't true, you still giving validity, you still giving life, you still giving oxygen for the fire to grow. You don't respond to certain things, and once you learn the power of silence, it's the most powerful tool that you got as a man. It is. As a human, it's the most powerful tool you got. You ever kill somebody with silence, dog? Somebody that want to talk to you, you know, somebody that did you wrong. You just like, dog, I'm not about to fight you. I'm not about to tongue wrestle with you. You know, we ain't cool. We ain't cool. And that kills niggas. That kills a lot of shit. It kills any adversity, any animosity in the air. It kills all that. All of it. So, you know, but some people just feel the need to have to defend their name, and I ain't mad at it. But as I get older, I don't feel the need to defend myself. I don't feel the need to go back and forth with people. You got your opinion, I got my opinion, don't really care. You do me wrong, I gotta cut you off. Straight up and down. You do some shiesty hoe ass nigga shit, ain't no forgiving. Like Rick Ross say, God forgives, I don't. That's just the way it is. So I don't really feel the need to defend myself at all. What's the point of fighting? When a lot of people in the public, public opinion, they already got their mind made up. You know, but then he kind of goes in and talking about the media and talking about how people supposed to remain neutral. It's okay to have your favorite fighter. When you go out your way to show your dislike or hatred for a fighter, you know, but you asking media structure to be put in the wild, wild west. This boxing media, come on, who's actually outside of like Kevin Iole, hoe ass Jake Donovan, you know, who's actually, you know, employed by actual sports publication. Even Stevie Kim, he's employed by Golden Boy. That's a boxing promoter. He works for the Ring magazine. That's a boxing promoter. So when you start talking ESPN, The Zone, Fox, TNT, well, what's the other one? Sky Sports, you know, people that's employed by a major publication in the sports world, in the boxing world, it ain't that many. The new media make it all up. And they don't have any laws. I'm trying to tell y'all that. They don't go by no type of journalistic code. A lot of these niggas give up their sources. A lot of these dudes got a lot of recordings and dirt on a lot of people. I know a boxing trainer who racist as hell and don't like black people, and somebody got it on video. But the only reason they can't release it because he know that video come from him. He was the only one that was around. So, you know, he wasn't recording trying to catch a racist. He just caught the footage, you know. So, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, it's a lot of shit that y'all don't know that go on behind the scenes. The journalistic game is dirty. And once people find out, you know, they pander, and a lot of these people, this is tied to their direct, you know, income. This is how they get their money. Oh, this is some people got all their eggs in this basket. And so they pander to make money. And when they find out, they pander, and people like hearing the truth. And that just don't go on boxing, man. That go in a lot of different avenues. They tell people what they want to hear. And they pander and pander and pander and pander. And they clean up money, just like the Trump supporters when they was making a bunch of money online. Pander, 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 pander. You know, them type of people don't have no integrity or don't have no code. A lot of them niggas be the ones, you know, you think they day ones, you know, but then, you know, something happened and they hopping on the next boat going the other way talking shit about you. You know? People don't want to hear the truth. You ever try to tell somebody the truth and they don't want to hear it? Try to tell somebody the truth. I don't know, whatever you know the truth about churches. Somebody sent me a video about churches. You know? About how they end up getting money for their mega churches and for their buildings, and they have a Christian bank where they tell them they have to, you know, push certain things. I know it to be true because I know another religion that's funded by a very controversial group. I just said group. Hope you know what I'm talking about. And they push their teachings through their religion. I almost said the name of their holy book, but I didn't say it. You know, Kobe sent me a video talking about the true history of Muhammad. And Muhammad didn't look like me or you. Or if you Arabic, he didn't look that way. He looked more like Gary Owen. If you catch my drift. You know? So, like I continue to say, man, people don't want to hear the truth. People want to live in the matrix. People want to hear a lie. I want to know the truth. That's just me. I want to know it. And that's why I run my channel accordingly. You know, that's why I run my channel accordingly. I keep it raw. And a lot of people don't like it raw. A lot of people don't like the truth. And when I'm out in the real world, I just keep my tongue to myself, because when you try to help the young people, they want to go through the bullshit. You try to tell people, hey, this, that, and the third, hey, go this way. Nope, they want to figure it out themselves. Same thing in the boxing world. You know what I mean? People, I was at a Babe and Buster's for Earl Spencer Crawford fight, and just in general, how many people I met in the casual settings where Earl too big, too strong, Earl too big, too strong, Earl too big. That's all casuals were saying. Oh, Terence Crawford can't knock him out, this, that, and the third. And then when that day of reckoning came, they was shocked. Oh, dog, you was right. Yeah. Try to tell your ass. Yeah, got whooped on. Be trying to tell y'all. But in this boxing world, the truth don't matter. Because you'll see somebody losing a ring and it's the gloves, or he cheated, or he was drunk, or he wasn't right, or you beat an older version of him, or he wasn't on point. It don't matter. They continue to move the barometer. Y'all want to know why these dudes don't want to go out their way and make fights for us? Because y'all continue to make excuses. Y'all continue to move the gun line. Y'all continue to move the barometer. Y'all just can't give people credit. And the people with the loudest voices and the biggest platform are some of the fakest ninjas out here. And then when a fighter don't want to interview with them, when a fighter flip out on you, then the fighter look crazy. They say they never see the guy that cast the rock, only the guy that throw, that react. And that's true. And then they want to play victim and all that shit. But then again, and you get into the true foundational issue of this is what? They want guys, they let guys in the media room that pander and that cater to their promotional company. And that's the problem. And everybody money tied to this. And not too many people want to tell the truth. If they tell the truth, they can't get access. They tell the truth, fighters ain't going to interview with them again. So if the bottom line was tied to telling the truth, all these pandering ass niggas, everybody be telling the truth. And you're going to have people that respect and you got people that not respectable. You don't live in your truth. You live a pandering, you live a lie. That's like being in the closet and scared to tell everybody you in the closet. You can't fully live your truth and fully be happy. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. Don't forget to check my new channel out, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's right in the link tree. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk. That link's in the link tree, and both of them in the description. But also in the link tree, you can find me on X, aka Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Instagram, Twitch, Kick. Check me out on Kick, Facebook, the whole nine. So appreciate y'all. Peace.